Jai Gurudev. The purpose of life is to come home. Where is our home? In reality, our home is not there where we think about our home. Our home is beyond thinking. And our home is the self, our self. And the self is for everyone the same. There's no difference. Myself is yourself is myself. Maybe you think you are at home, but when you're not happy, when you're not fulfilled, when you are searching for more happiness, for more living, for more enjoyment, then you are not at home. If you're at home, you are self-sufficient. You need nothing. You need not your mother, your father, your wife, your man, your children, your house, your garden, your dog, your cats. You not need anything. You are totally self-sufficient. When you're looking for more and more, more happiness, more success, more money, more holiday, then you are on the way for coming home. The purpose of life is to come home, or to realize that you're not the body, not the five senses. You are the self, and the self is your home. You can only really enjoy life, all the different aspects of life, when you're at home. When you know where you are. When you identify yourself with the body, then you're thinking you are the body. But in reality, you are not the body. The body is an expression of your own self. It's an expression of your own consciousness. In reality, you are the consciousness, the pure being. but you forgot it. We forgot it. And that is the reason why we are not happy, that we're not fulfilled, that we're always looking to more life, to more enjoyment. But you will not find it. Maybe here a little bit more, or there a little bit more, and you feel maybe happy. But for how long is your happiness? For how long you feel good with it? The reality for you and for the most of the people is that every kind of enjoyment, any kind of happiness, any kind of fulfillment will leave you again. It is not there all the time. It's always coming and going in space and time. That is the reason why we're not really happy. We are not really fulfilled. We are not really in love. Maybe you may think about you love and you said, oh, I find my great love. But when you really when you really look, you will find out also the love is coming and going. Also when the love is there for some days, some weeks, some months, some years, but also in this time you recognize there are always some breaks in love. The love is not always there. But in reality, love is not coming or not going. But this love not depends from your partner, from your children, from your parents, from the world. There's a love which is totally independent. And this love is reality. You are the love. You are the really love. I am the really love. We are all the really love, but we forgot it. And now in this life, we have the opportunity to come back to our own source, come back to our own really love. But we cannot reach the source of our life, our real love, through our activity in the world. In the activity we find only some love here, some love there, but we are never really fulfilled from this kind of love which happens in space and time. The only real love is beyond space and time. And that is the reason why we not can get this real life and this real love, this real happiness, not through our thinking, not through our feelings. Because the reality of our love, of our life, our real life, is not in our mind. It's beyond our mind. It's beyond our thoughts. So we can try so many things, so many people do it. They're working and thinking and do anything for love, to get the real love. But no one can be successful because we cannot get through thinking, through feelings, our real nature. Our real nature is pure love, is pure life. So only think for realizing your own nature, your own reality, you really love, is when you transcend. You must come out of your thinking. You must come out of your feelings. But in the past you tried already to come out of your thinking, to come out of your feelings, but it didn't work. The only thing which you must understand is that thinking always happens in the relative world, which is dependent from time and space. But our own nature, our true love, our true life, is beyond time and space. The only thing is to realize your own nature when you transcend everything, all your feelings, all your thoughts, all the memory, all the past experiences, all your thinking about the future, all times, that means the past, the present, and the future. We must transcend everything. We must transcend every expression of our own pure consciousness. This is the only way to realize your home, your real nature. If you know it, you can only know it if you have transcend everything. You cannot know it when you still stay in your consciousness where all the thoughts to overshadow the pure self, the pure consciousness. This attachment, this binding influence of the objects which you experience through your senses is a reason why you not know where you are. That's the reason that you not know that you are the real life, that you not know that you're the real love, that you not know that you're the real freedom. All these things for which we think to get it in this life, you must transcend. You will not get it. If you have understand it, then you not get this transcendental consciousness, this pure consciousness, your own self. That you not get it through your thoughts, that you not get it through your feelings. Then you can relax. Otherwise you will always try. You will always try to get it. But you cannot get it because you are it. You are this pure consciousness. But you didn't know. Doesn't matter if you know your reality, your pure consciousness or not. You always this pure consciousness. And that is also the reason why there is no way to get this pure consciousness. No way to get your own reality, because you are it. You are already this home for what you're searching. You are already that. When you in the ocean, take a bath in the ocean, then you will not think about become wet. This thinking happens only when you're not in the ocean. That means when you're not in this bliss consciousness, not in this pure consciousness, not in your own self, then you get the feeling you are missing something. That is the reason why all the great masters say, stop your thinking. Transcend your thinking. Stop your feelings. Transcend your feelings. Stop your experiences. Because your experience takes place in the relative field. And when you stop your thinking, your feelings, your experiences, then you are no, you know, then you know that you this reality. The reality is totally alone. The being, the pure being, is totally alone. We cannot experience it. We cannot do anything for it, to get it, because we are this pure being. And when we want to have experiences, then it's the only way that we become aware about our own nature, and then we speak about consciousness. We can say with other words, the pure being, there's no one. But to experience something, it is necessary to get consciousness. And so we have consciousness, which also stays totally alone. It is self-referral. That means the experiencer and the object of experience, and the connection of both are consciousness. Consciousness knows its own. The pure being cannot know anything, also not his own nature. There's no one, there's only this one. But the pure consciousness can have this experience because Rishi, Devata and Chandas, the laws of nature, are aware of their own nature, and that is consciousness. Consciousness is totally aware of its own nature. You maybe think now about, it sounds very theoretical, it is not the life. No, it is not theoretical. You can experience it. I also experience it since many years. I experience the consciousness. That means there's silence and activity. And that is the reason why we have, when we have this experience, that we are aware about our own nature. We can also say we are in samadhi. Samadhi is not only silence. Samadhi is silence and dynamic activity. Silence and activity together. That means there's 100% silence and 100% activity. So no one overshadowed the other one. The silence not overshadow the activity, and the activity not overshadow the silence. And that is the state of awakening. If you have this kind of experience, then you know you are awake. And this awakening will not go when you go to bed. It will not go when you are in deep sleep. That means it must be stabilized. When this pure awakening state, this pure consciousness is awakened, then you're always awake. During the day, you are aware about your pure consciousness. During dreaming state of consciousness, you are also you are aware about this pure consciousness which you are. and also in deep sleep. When you have this experience, that means you're awake. You have overcome the relative world. You have overcome time and space. You're no longer dependent from any kind of objects. That means you're not dependent of your parents, of your children, of your partner, of your dog, or your house, your bicycle, your car. You're totally free, and that means you're in freedom. But you're not experiencing this ananda, the highest, highest value of love. Ananda you can only experience when you develop your nervous system more. You become still more conscious about the non-self. When you awake, then you know where you are. Then you have realized yourself. But that not means you have realized everything in terms of yourself. No. Only through love and devotion to your own self, to the world, to your partner, to your children, to anything, your heart developed, your nerve system becomes more developed and more purified. And then it happens automatically that the separation ends. Until unity consciousness, you're still separated from the non-self. The non-self is your partner, your children, and the trees here. When you're in the state of cosmic consciousness or God consciousness. Cosmic consciousness means you have only realized your own self, but everything else is separated from you. And this comes together, yourself and your non-self, through your own love, through your devotion to the life, to the partner, to the children, to everything. And then your heart becomes greater and greater and greater. And the distance between self and non-self becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. And after some time, there's no difference. That means your self is the self objects. Every object has also the self, but we cannot experience it. But when we have realized our own nature, our own self, and have our nerve system refined, then it's possible that we get also the self in the objects. And that is unity. And there's no separation. And then you realize in God consciousness, in this very small difference between the self, there's still a little bit non-self, a little bit. But there you have this experience of pure love, ananda. Ananda is not from the objects. Ananda is if you have bridged the subject and objects and find there's no difference, there's only the self, unity. That's the highest state of consciousness for a person. But still there's growing, so we can say that is also more self-filled experience in the outer world. Then we speak about Brahman consciousness. And when we go beyond Brahman consciousness, that is pure being. There's only, what I said some minutes before, there's only this pure being, nothing else. And this pure being is the source for consciousness. And consciousness is going from, you know, the three states of consciousness. Waking state of consciousness, dreaming state of consciousness, sleeping state of consciousness. Then we have transcendental consciousness, when we have transcend our sleep, our dream, and the consciousness which we have during the day, the waking state. When we transcend all these three, then we experience this fourth state of consciousness, that is transcendental consciousness. And when we grow on this we can experience. The transcendental consciousness you can experience, but you cannot experience the consciousness beyond the transcendental consciousness, which I said that is para Brahman, or pure being. So now I think we have the whole story. If you want to learn to transcend your life, all the objects, then you can come to me. I will show you how to handle your life, how to handle all the expressions, all the obstacles, all the problems, all the things which you not want. And we can only really handle the whole thing when we transcend. And I know I am a teacher. I am known to show you the way. And then you will experience immediately, not in next life or one life in the future. You already had so many lives. It's waves of time to not get now enlightenment. It's the greatest opportunity to get it. Every Saturday I have a Zoom meeting at 11 o'clock. There we exercise, meditation and pranayama. If you like, you can write me a personal note and I will send you the link, and then you can participate. All the best for enjoy life, to getting enlightenment, to getting fulfillment, and to get this real love. The whole life is the real love. And when we not live this real love in our life, then we're not happy. All the best for you. Jai Gurudev.